Okay, Anton Daniels, right? Right. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Bro, I commend Cory. I'm not sure if I'm hearing this from anybody yet. I don't know, but I commend Cory for literally not knocking you the fuck out, bro. I commend him for not knocking you the fuck out. You can say whatever you want to say. You calling him all types of shit, and then you calling him a bitch and a pussy and all this type of shit. Even after you left, because the crazy shit that you saying now after you left, you was not like that when you was there. I promise you that you was not like that when you, because I'm looking at videos, I'm checking shit out right now, and I'm noticing some certain things. And for some reason, people like to do that thing where they like to say, "Oh, once one person crossed the line, oh, it don't matter whether." No, it fucking matters. It matters. It matters. And then you even said out your own mouth, dog. Like literally, I don't know if people even notice that shit, but like you literally went there for trouble. You went there for trouble. That's what you went there for, bro. He said, "Ass kissing." Everybody already knows what that is. All right, you just kissing up to people. That's it. It wasn't no gay shit. It literally wasn't. You literally told the man that he was sucking dick of black people. What are you saying? What are you saying? And the thing is, that narrative has been going around where people have been saying you don't say that to a man. Period. You don't say that. Those are literally fighting words. That's why I commend him for not doing it. And you calling him a bitch and a pussy. You talking about he was shaking, bruh. Everybody knows that was the adrenaline from him, literally keeping him. He was trying to keep himself from literally killing you on camera, bro. On camera. And the thing is, you are the bitch and the pussy because for the fact that you know, but dog, you can't say that. Matter of fact, you can't say because you've been saying it, but you literally just you going around talking about, oh, it don't matter win or lose, or like, I'm a fight win, bruh. Y'all grown men, all right. Where everybody knows you just can't be stupid anymore. You can't be young, all right. You can't be like these young dudes out here fighting, doing that. You can't do that as a grown man. And he talking about the suing and all this type of. There's a possibility of somebody suing, and I'm pretty sure it was going to be you. You could say you have more money than him, all that. It wasn't going to even be about money. You was going to sue for the principle of it. That's literally what you were going to do. Because I'm telling, and then you literally talking, bro. You talking about him being fat and all this type of stuff. Oh, he's not even this. He's not even that, bro. You're literally acting like a child right now. You're literally acting like a child right now. Dog, you thought you did something. You thought you literally did something. You just showed yourself who you are. Literally, you showed yourself who you are, bro. Anton Daniels, you are a bitch and a pussy for fucking doing that. Straight up, bro. And, clearly I ain't nobody famous. I ain't nobody big on the internet. And you talking about internet shit. This is the craziest part. You talking about internet shit. You literally did it. You the one who literally did it. Why? You knew for a fact it was going to be drama. It was going to be some problems. And you went on the show for that. You took the chance. You literally took the chance at hoping that nothing would happen. So that way you could go home scot-free. Matter of fact, you left at the height of it. Because the fact is, Cory literally tried to fucking calm the shit down. You brought it right back up again. And then you left. That was a bitch move. Only bitches do that. Okay? You took the shit from zero to fucking like this. Everybody knows how Cory is. Of course, he'll talk shit. He'll do whatever. And I'm not saying talk shit like in a negative way, but like he'll just talk like, bro. Everybody knows how he is. You took the chance. And you walked out with your life. Crazy as hell. You crazy as hell. And I don't care, dog. Even if this don't go around, at least I'm going to literally leave this posted. You can say whatever you want. You can even try whatever. It don't even matter. You are the bitch. I commend Cory Holcomb for not knocking you the fuck out, bro. You are so fucking lucky. People can say whatever they want. But dog, what you did was crazy as hell. And you out here talking all this shit like you big? What the? Get the fuck out of here, bro. You a fucking shit. Come on, bro. And I ain't want to believe it, but I started seeing the videos. Start looking back, and I'm like, bro, yeah, you are a bitch. Every time. People could look at all the confrontations. You literally go from here to here, like real quick, before anybody else. You an asshole, bro. You an asshole, bro. And then, plus, you talking about you shoot fair ones. You shoot fades like fair ones. Family, friends, cousins. You stupid. Because truthfully speaking, nobody really out here shooting fair ones. If you're shooting fair ones, that's exactly who you're doing with. Family and friends and cousins and whatnot. That's who you shoot the fair ones with. Exactly, right? Cory ain't your friend, right? You thought you was going to get a fair one? Are you out of your mind? Even on your little, on your channel? Or I don't even know what it is. I just saw the clip of it. Like, literally, I just saw the clip of it, bro. Where you were talking to dudes and then they brought up the whole sassy thing. Do you understand? Do you understand what you are doing, bro? Do you understand? Fair ones, bro. You are out of your mind. What he said again? Yeah, one of the people said that you just came out of the wild, but that's literally what it is out there. Ain't nobody really shooting fair ones out here. Are you out of your mind? You are out of your mind. Don't do that again. I'm telling you right now. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Because you want to keep saying, oh, you're not a tough guy. You're not a tough guy. Yeah, you're not a tough guy. You're crazy. You're crazy and stupid for taking that type of chance. You are out of your mind. You are out of your mind. And the thing is, I can tell you pick and choose who you do this stuff with. I can tell you really do that. Because there's certain people out there that's literally out here on the internet that you talk crap about that will touch you, bro. They will touch you. And you're not going to do that. You're literally not going to go to them. The thing is, and I'll probably bet if this was probably a couple of years ago, Cory would have got you. He would have. But the thing is, you can tell people ain't trying to be the same, ain't trying to do that type of crap no more. People are trying to literally be different in their life. But you, bruh, you were the one who has all that mouth. Because there's no proof or nothing like that. Who gonna talk about you shooting fair ones out here? People, ain't nobody gonna come out here to defend you with that. Ain't nobody gonna do that. Nobody's gonna do that. But people are gonna be out here defending Cory. I'm pretty sure people gonna say like he even need it. He don't need it. He don't even need it. And this is not even to like be jumping on the gun of like that hood shit or you know, man's he does, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm a fight out here. I'm the biggest, I'm the baddest. And it's not even about that, bro. It's not even about that. You gotta be smart. You gotta be smart. And the funny thing is, yeah, you were kind of being smart. You took a chance at it though. You're gambling. You're gambling with this. You're risking a whole bunch of things, but you're gambling with it. You took the chance. You took the chance. There's no winning, none of that shit. You ain't punk him on the pocket. You did not do none of that. You literally just showed who you are. All right? You showed who you are. And then you showed everybody that Cory is not the same dude that'll wring your neck at a moment's notice. I don't know if anybody noticed that. But literally, bro, you are out of your mind. You are out of your mind. And that's the thing, like people who just talk. That's all you are. You just talk. Because the thing you got to understand is when people know they could do something to you and they don't do something to you, when they know, bruh, and you can say you don't fight and all this type of junk, bruh, that don't mean shit. That don't mean shit, dog. That literally don't mean shit. Because you literally out here taking chances with the wrong people. With the wrong people, bro. I don't know why you did that. Matter of fact, I know exactly. You did it for the views. Because that's what you said. You literally said that, right? Because you're a content creator. You did it to create content. And that's the thing. If anybody even believes the crap that you say, that's what I'm saying. Right now, at this very point, people, your reputation was already like shaky with people already. That's why I was like, nah, because I heard some things you said before. I've seen some of the things you said. Like I've seen some of your videos, and I was like, all right, I've seen clips and stuff, and I'm like, all right, cool. People said certain things, and I'm like, why are they talking about this dude like that? Like, what is it? I didn't even have to go look for it. Because it's being put out there. And it's not like people are editing and clipping this and it. Nah, they don't even have to do that. They just show the videos. Because I saw it. I saw it on the last one where dude was asking a question about the whole cheating thing with the whole situation with somebody else, and then everybody, not everybody, but most of the people got confused and all this type of stuff. Where he just asked you a straight up question, straight, and he was just asking about something very specific, and then you just giving him the general vague answer, which honestly people did understand, but you didn't understand where he was going with. And then you called him sassy. Now, literally, you were the sassy one at this point. You literally were, without the shadow of a doubt, because you knew exactly what you were doing. You went there for a specific reason. You knew how he was, and you took the chance at him not doing something to you. And even if he did something to you, how are you going to flip it? That's what I want people to ask. I want people to ask you. Matter of fact, I'll ask you, but I hope somebody else asks you this. What were you going to do if he actually put hands on you? What were you going to do? What were you going to do? Because to get into a fight and then have somebody do something to you and you're just going to sit there and then just be like, all right, we did it. He beat me up or whatever. But nah, you weren't going to do that. You was going to be highly embarrassed and you were going to do something. You was going to draw paperwork. That's literally what you were going to do. Because it wasn't going to, it's like you said, right? You got more money than him and all this type of crap. It wasn't going to be about the money. It was going to be about the pure embarrassment that was going to be put on you. And I hope people can see right through it. I hope people can see right through you at this point. Because I definitely do. I definitely do at this point, bro. What the hell was that? Trying to be grown men, trying to be professionals out here, and then you doing this stupid ass shit. Bro, you are out of your mind. Because the funny part is, you definitely not going to do this with a YN, like they like to call them, right? You definitely weren't going to do that with them. You out of your fucking mind. You are out of your mind. Y'all got reputations. Who wants to really ruin their reputations over this? Stupid as hell. But clearly you want to ruin yours because you think you're doing something. You are literally not doing nothing but showing your ass right now, bro. Oh, did I say something bad? Showing your ass? Is that you gonna take that as gay? So what you told him? You literally told this man that he was sucking the dick of black people, boy. And then people are like, oh, that's not prison. That's not prison. That's why he brought up the whole thing about prison. Because, God forbid, some weird crap happened and then you get locked up. Not even prison. You get taken to jail. Just taken to jail. It could be for any little stupid fucking thing, right? Any little stupid thing. They take you to jail. Somebody try you in there. What you gonna do? You gonna say that to them? I bet you won't. Because you say that some shit like that and your ass gonna be shanked up. Shanked up. What they call that shit? The Glock Dookie? All that weird stuff. It was going to happen to you. It was literally going to happen to you. So I'm telling you right now, matter of fact, since you even did this now, don't do anything to get in trouble, to even go behind bars for any little thing. Don't speed. Don't get no ticket. If you get tickets, pay them. Pay all your fines. Pay all that stuff. Do not, I repeat, do not end up in the back of a squad car and end up in even jail. Don't even do it. Because if the slight, not even in Chicago either, though, because you talking about you in Chicago, but you're not out here riding like you a gangster, because you literally talking like you a gangster, and you young dude out here talking about, oh, I'm in my ops. Like that's literally how you sound. Like you sound like, oh, I'm in my ops block right now. Who gonna look like? That's what you sound like. Don't do that. Don't get in trouble. Don't get locked up. Don't get behind bars. Don't do none of that. Don't do none of that. As a matter of fact, you went to the place with security too, right? Right? Because you brought up the whole security thing, because you knew exactly what was going to happen. Because if you weren't going to do anything and nothing was going to happen, you wasn't going to bring security in the first place. Because what's the point of bringing security if nothing's going to happen? Bro, stop playing out here, bro. Stop playing out here, bro. You transparent right now, bro. You a ghost. You a ghost. Tripping. And one more. I'm still watching some of the videos. It's funny because you literally start sounding like a chihuahua. Start high, like literally your voice got a little like that's literally what you sounded like, bro. Literally. But anyways, what you said to Cory about the sucking dick thing. Literally, do not ever say that shit again, bro. You do not ever say that shit again. Because I promise you, next time you say that and you're around somebody live or whatever, I promise you, something will happen to you. I promise you, something will happen to you. Because you're going to end up saying it to somebody probably. Matter of fact, you probably smart enough, right? Not to do that. Because you ain't stupid enough to say that to somebody who ain't got nothing to lose. You're not stupid. You are literally not stupid. That's why you're saying, that's why you're literally doing that. That's why you're saying crazy things. Because you're hoping for people not to do something. Because the end result is you don't care if somebody actually do something or not. You know, and you're not trying to, I don't know what point you're trying to get across. Because there was no point that you got across at all. There was no point. But like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm flabbergasted by this whole situation. I'm like, you're seriously acting like a young dude going to somebody's place and testing the waters? You want to drown. You want to drown. You are out of your mind. You are out of your mind. Crazy as hell. And the thing is, you literally think you big and bad right now. You think you're riding on a high horse right now. But you just high on that horse. That's it. So don't do it. You're a fucking idiot. Don't do it. Anton Daniels, don't be fucking stupid. Don't do this stuff ever again. But again, you're not going to listen. You're not going to care. This might not even get to you. For some reason, I don't get that many views like that anyways, right? But who cares? We're going to find out. We're going to find out, dog. If you continue, I promise you something's going to happen to you, bro. Something's going to happen to you. Don't be stupid. Don't be an idiot. You want to continue being a content creator? Don't do that. That's not the way to go. That's not the way to go. And you talking big and bad like you from a certain area and all this stuff. That don't always mean stuff, bro. That don't always mean stuff. Because like you said, you talking about shooting fair ones. That's all you say. Shooting fair ones. Shooting fair ones. And you talking crazy like that in front of Cory, you was going to get this rag. You was going to get this rag. Well, out of your mind. And then let's just go crazy with it. Because you was talking about him, how he's out of shape and all this type of shit, right? Okay. You still wanted to test the waters. I'm looking at the both of y'all right now, next to each other, right now, bro. You wasn't in a position to really do it. You was in a position, the way you're looking right now, your stance right now that I'm looking at, I can tell where your legs were. Because at a certain point, if he would have jumped up at you even more, because he's close to you right now, if he would have jumped at you, you would have backed up. The way you position, because your body's up straight, which means your legs are like literally in front of you, ready to freaking push back on that chair. Cory is leaning forward, and I can tell his legs were like kind of bent forward, probably shaking too, right? Because you're talking crap about shaking. He was gonna literally lean. He's already leaning forward, because I'm literally looking at him right now. One good swing and you out. He already had the forward motion and momentum. Now, if you know about fighting skills and martial arts and type of stuff like that, if you already knew, if you can see that, you can probably take advantage of it, right? You can probably take advantage of it and use his own movement to, knock him out. But no, I'm pretty sure you weren't. I'm pretty sure you weren't thinking about that. I'm pretty sure in your mind you were thinking about backing the hell up. Because I'm literally looking at it. You got scared when he got in front of you. Why are you talking? And you can say you ain't scared because I'm literally looking at it. I'm right here, right now. Bruh. Don't do that again, bruh. Don't do that again. That's stupid as hell. And the part where he got right in front of your face, this is how you know you were scared. When he jumped right in front of your face, you literally talking about, I respect you on your platform. You literally try to cut it, try to cut it. Even though you're still talking crap, you're still trying to de-escalate the tiny bit so that way he wouldn't swing on you, which he didn't. So that probably saved you. Because right after you said that, I'm looking at it. Right after you said that, that's when his posture changed and he straightened up. Because literally before that, he was leaning like this, ready to knock you out. Bro, you tripping. And the funny thing is, the part before, when you said, oh, we can go outside right now, he literally told you to say that again. You didn't say it again. Notice that. You did not Say it again. And you did the talk about the we can go outside right now to save your ass. You literally did that because he was about to do it. He threw that mic down. He was about to swing on you. If you would have said it, he would have done it. I'm pretty sure he would have done. Bruh, you playing. You playing. You a grown man out here. Don't act like a kid. Don't act like a kid. Don't. You ain't no YN. Don't do it. Don't be stupid. Because I hope people are watching this right now and notice all these little things that I'm saying. Go back at these videos and watch it carefully. Watch it carefully, bro. You can't be doing the things that you're doing and saying the things you're saying, bro. And your voice was so high. Bruh, literally, your voice went higher. Ooh. He just told the woman to get out the way too, because he knew for bruh. Bruh. Cory knew that, bruh. Cory did not want to hurt you. Bruh, don't do it again. Oh my god. And then you say, why are you so easily offended after you just told a nigga that he sucked the dick of black people? Bruh. You already know how this is. You already know what's going on. You already know the situations, bro. You don't say that. You don't say that. Bruh.